Making fried potatoes and onions in the air fryer can be tricky because the onions can burn before the potatoes are softened and browned on the outside. I've got 3 tips that make them perfect, though. You've got to try this. First tip, you're actually going to cook the potatoes and onions separately. So start by chopping up that real sweet Vidalia onion and put it into a bowl with some oil and some salt. Give that a toss and then transfer it to the air fryer basket. Tip number 2 is to cover them with some foil. That gets them nice and soft before they brown too much. It's going in at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Next, put some more oil and salt into that bowl. Get out your potato and slice it into 1/4 inch slices. I'm using a russet potato here. Toss that with your oil and salt. Tip number 3 is to get those potatoes into the oil and salt right when the onions go in so that there's time for the salt to draw the moisture out of the potatoes. They're going to crisp up better. Okay, open the air fryer. If the foil got caught, don't worry. Just use some tongs to get it out of there. And then transfer those onions to a plate, set it aside. Now, look at these potatoes. You're going to see there's some liquid in the bottom of that bowl. That's because they were sitting with that salt and the liquid came out. And that liquid is now not in the potatoes so they can crisp up better. So use some tongs to transfer them into the air fryer in a single layer. You don't want that liquid. Then those are going into the air fryer still at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes. Give them a toss around, then add back in those onions. See how they're soft but not too brown? They're going to get just lightly browned at the end though. 5 more minutes. Use my 3 tips and you'll have perfect air fried potatoes and onions too.